Hi there, this is going to be a general daily reading for Thursday, November 7th. And remember, this is going to be general, right? This will not resonate with everybody. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's xi_missy_xi, and we had a great live earlier. I used the Lenormand deck that I was gifted from Lisa, whom I met at my San Francisco meet and greet, and we had the lilies. And it was so funny because last night I felt really prompted to do a lot of research again, because I've already done a lot of research on a lot of different things, but redoing research again on the fleur de lis. Okay, and if you know the fleur de lis, that is what it is. It's a lily. Everything's falling into place. It also very much so symbolizes the Holy Trinity. Okay, the fleur de lis. But I don't want to get into that right now in this reading. But the lilies is our running energy. It's a person of influence that could be coming into your life. Someone, look at that, very successful. Someone who's been around the block. Not only them, but you. Like attracts like. The world, angel of success, sitting at the pinnacle of your success. You meet somebody sitting at the pinnacle of theirs. Like attracts like. There's travel here also, whether this person travels or you travel or you guys have to travel to see each other. There's definite travel involved here. Wisdom, yeah, is another thing with the lilies. And I feel like this means very seasoned people. The Ten of Swords, endings. Endings have been happening in, I want to really say like everybody's lives. Like something in one way, something has ended or will be ending in one way or another. Whether it's ending of a way of thinking, a way of living, relationships, jobs, leases for homes. See, we're all losing or ending something because we're making room for the new abundance. And it's tough, right? In Scorpio season, it's this feeling of, look at that, shit, 8 of Cups departure. Walking away from people, places, and things no longer for you. It also is departure on your way to visit them, or there's something with travel with them. I don't know. Are they a flight attendant, a pilot? Is their job that they fly a lot? I don't know what this is. Maybe you got to fly a lot to see them. Good Lord, it's so Mercury retrograde, isn't it? I apologize. God damn it. I'm sorry. See, if I go too much like this, you can see my chandelier. So I got to do it just right. And of course, be looking like a fool over here on my video. Mercury, everything just is like a electronic shit show when it's Mercury retrograde. Whether it's your phone not working, Wi-Fi not working, or your phone falling and you can't record. Mercury rules communication, that's why, right? Okay, so things are ending. There are losses in your life, but it's because it's creating room for bigger and better things. Things that are on your vibration now. Something tells me the things that you're losing, things that are ending, are no longer a vibrational match to you, yes? 8 of Cups. I'm walking away. I'm leaving these cups because either these cups I've already drank from and they're empty, or these cups are not for me, or these cups have been stomped on, and what's for me will always be for me is what I just heard in my head. Some of you are on your way. This is like departing from an airport, whether this is actually physically or in your head, like it's symbolic. King of Swords, decisions. Somebody makes a very clear decision of something and it causes them to move forward. I can just feel it. It's like waiting on something and then the person says yay or nay. I don't know if that's you or them, but someone makes a final decision here, and it is final. King of Swords is not irrational too. Yeah, that's why he's not. He thinks through. 4 of Swords, healing. 2 of Swords, juggling. Yeah, King of Swords could be air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, but it could be anyone, even a female, where you've made a clear decision of something. It's not hasty. I've thought about it and I'm sure about this. This can also be a judge ruling something. So for those that are having divorce proceedings and such, child custody, right, with the endings here, The King of Swords, the decision could be that the decision is coming in for legal matters. Because a lot of masculines, especially the masculines, because the feminines, we were first, we're the alphas. We already went through our shit, right? Unless you're in a different cycle. The group I channel for is ahead. Or, well, yeah, ahead. There's no like last minute or late unless you're delaying shit by, you know, not doing your shit because of free will or whatever. But if you're in a later group, which is totally fine, it's happening in waves and in groups. If you're in a later group, you might still be kind of going through some shit too, but this is probably masculines awaiting decisions, and it could be court things, legal things. Could be the feminines getting actual final, like finality from court things, legal matters. With the Sun, Angel of Happiness, and the Ten of fucking Cups home. Home is, it's not a place. Home is a feeling. You make somebody feel like home. Like when they look at you, they go, that's my home. It's like this, you ever have this like where you are looking to move and you go and you see all these different places and you just go, nothing feels like home. Or you go and you visit someplace, right? Like you're traveling and you go, this place just doesn't feel like home. It just feels like, ugh. And then you go somewhere and it's something about it makes you feel connected. And it's like, oh, it feels like home. Whether it's because it reminds you of something from home, or whether it's because the way the person makes you feel, it makes you feel comforted, right? Home is usually this thing about comfort. A place we can seek shelter, a place where we feel safe, right? A place where I can put my sword down and I can lay down and relax. I can be vulnerable at home in the safety of my, four walls. That's what this is like. This person makes you feel like I can put my sword down. They're my home. Ten of Cups is happily ever after. This is emotional bliss. Two cards, the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire fucking deck, okay? Angel of Happiness with the Ten of fucking Cups. I mean, must we say anything else? The Sun is awakening. I am awakening to true north. Where's home? True north. They're following the North Star home. You are also. It's both of you. Following the North Star home. The North Star always leads you back home. It's true north. Maybe for some of you or them, you thought this direction, this person was home, was north. You're feeling this draw, this magnetic pull this way. It doesn't look like home, it doesn't look like north, but you feel it pulling you this way. So there's also a child of the Sun. On my live earlier, I was reminded of how earlier this year in February, I was channeling Golden Boy and Golden Hour. And the golden hour I was channeling is the moment of dusk and dawn where the sun and the moon meet very briefly in the sky, that beautiful, glorious time of day or morning or night, when it's this glorious sun, I can't even talk, like fucking glowing. It's beautiful, golden light, I don't know. Golden boy also is the term for somebody who is kind of like, favored. A person that's favored. Maybe the person you are meeting is someone like that, where they've always been highly favored in their life. They've always been the golden child or like the golden boy, right? I don't know what else to do. It's like this is absolute confirmation of exactly what we've been channeling. Lady Venus, there she is. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're getting epiphanies left and right, but also so are they. They're getting downloads of light, downstreams of information. Today I feel a lot better. Yesterday I felt a little, especially last night, because today is day 3 of my keto diet. I'm filming this on Wednesday, so it's day 3. Day 2 is a little, but today I feel a lot better. I'm not going to live on keto. I just want to be on keto till I lose what I need to lose, 15 pounds. I mean, if it works spectacularly, honey, I'll go for the gusto. I'll lose 20, 30 pounds. But for me, 15, because I'm short, is a lot. So when we pack on 5 pounds, it makes a huge difference, So if I lose 15, it'll be dramatic. So I apologize if my energy yesterday seemed a little with Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. This is like heading into the dark forest, not knowing what you're going to encounter, but not being afraid. Why am I going to be afraid of the dark when I'm the light? Mind-blowing, huh? It's kind of like those things where you just go, what? It's the truth. If I am of both light and dark, if I step into all darkness, why am I afraid? I am the light. The dark fears you because you're light. Crown chakra number 43. Look at how gorgeous this is. Very fitting now because I feel like a lot of you are being crowned, but the crowning is the downloads here that you're getting, right? Coming from here, oh shit, that's my chandelier. They're coming from the astral realm, right? It was 11:11 as soon as I said that on my timer. Coming from the astral realm, the crowning, the coronation, this is the downloads that you're getting. It's like ceremonious. You know, you guys have heard me talk about the ceremony of things too, of a lot of people that were going through their graduation period. And your crown's invisible. Communication, absolute Mercury energy. Self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection, number 34. So Mercury is in retrograde right now. A lot of times retrograde means we bring a lot of people, well, not we bring it. It brings a lot of people from our past back in, whether it's people, places, or things, but it brings them back in for possible reanalysis, redo, reconsideration. And, you know, from there, it's a yay or a nay. Number 29, throat chakra. Oh, you cannot make this up, can you? You get communication, then you get throat chakra. Facing fear, walking into the dark forest. Someone here has to speak up. We keep talking about that. I think what's going to end up happening is when the downloads come in and the final epiphany happens, awakening happens for the sleeping giants, the divine masculines, communication is going to be inevitable. Inevitable. Crown, throat, third eye. They may not recognize you with their two eyes because they use those two eyes to look, but we have one eye to see, the all-seeing eye. Our intuition, our gut. I know it's home because I feel it. Even though when I look at it, no, it's not necessarily what I asked for, but I fucking feel it. I'm going to communicate. Also, it's communication, y'all. Mercury rules electronics and communication. It's not any fucking surprise we get these two cards. But also, it's about being able to communicate and say, you know what? I think you're fly. You know what? I'm really feeling you. You know what? I've been watching you. And maybe this sounds crazy, but are you single? Like, it's that kind of a thing. It's like doing things outside of your comfort zone that you may not necessarily do often. But it's this need to want to communicate. I want to say it. If I see somebody on the street, she's wearing a really pretty dress, I want to say, that's a really pretty dress. Even if it's like you, a queen, saying it to another queen. Let's say you're normally a person that keeps to themselves walking down the street, but you see somebody with a really pretty bag and you all, damn bitch, I love your bag. It's just this thing about feeling like I gotta cough it up. I want to communicate. Okay, we got 3 cards here. Oh Lord, the Empress again. It's just non-stop getting the Empress no matter what deck I use. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Duh. The new book, this new life that many of you are walking into right now, right, is filled with absolute success and luxury. I think it'll look a little different than what you thought. For example, I remember that, you know, back in the day, someone told me, well, Missy, you can have success by getting it straight like this, walking right through the front door, but it would be almost like selling your soul. Or it may take a little bit longer and you may have to kind of go around the block, but it'll be everything you've ever wanted and more, but it'll be more aligned with who you are as opposed to selling out. Or that's how come I've never sold out yet. I don't just take every offer that comes to me. I'm very particular with what I want because I'm not going to sell out. This is, you didn't sell out. You waited, you held out for what you knew you deserved. And now, here it is. A lot of you, it's pregnancy, right? I was talking about this on my live where it's a pregnancy thing where actual physical birth. And if you are not in that position to give birth or have children or whatever the case is, then that just message is not for you, okay? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I didn't see this here. The Ace of Summer, it's the Ace of Cups. I had the Ace of Cups in my live earlier. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. That's that crown chakra. And remember we had Lady Venus, the downloads and understandings? A lot of masculines are opening up that part over here. The psychic ability is a third eye. It's exactly what I talked about. This is the Ace of Cups. Love is coming. It's definite, not indefinite. It's definite. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. So, some people have the option of somebody coming back into their life from this lifetime that is a good candidate for reconciliation. That's not everybody, that's for some. And if that's you, great. As long as the person is a match to you and as long as the person's, you know, high vibed and not trying to take advantage of you and learn their lessons, what's wrong with giving someone another chance? But if I don't love you no more, I can't fuck with you no more. With Justice, this is Libra. Take the time to review the details carefully. You'll win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. See, this is that King of Swords energy that we had earlier. Somebody here is definitely getting some type of, it's legal matters. Or it's like, and because justice is karma, yeah? Karmic lessons. This is contracts coming in though. You're going to be signing on the dotted line, whether this is for divorce, whether this is for marriage, whether this is for contracts, for work. See how it says you will win in the end? So if it was a long road, let's say you were in this divorce and you think, oh, it's never going to end, or it's like you've been struggling to get your dream job, or you've been struggling and whatever it is, it's I may not win immediately, but I will win in the end. Maybe you had to lose battles in order to win the war. This is somebody winning the war. So number 8 here also, that's infinity, that's abundance. Yeah? Empress is abundance also. It's an abundant time period of love and of laughter and success and work. When it rains, it pours, right? All right, you guys, I'm going to end it right there. I am. Because I think that this is absolute gorgeous energy. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.